Welcome to our YouTube video on the fascinating topic of pyramid construction. The pyramids of Egypt are among the most iconic and awe-inspiring structures in the world, and their construction has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and engineers for centuries. In this video, we will delve into the mystery of how the pyramids were built, exploring the methods, labor, engineering, and cultural beliefs that contributed to these monumental structures. Join us as we unravel the secrets of pyramid construction and shed light on this incredible feat of human achievement. The construction of the pyramids was a monumental task that required immense planning, organization, and labor. It is believed that tens of thousands of workers were involved in the construction process, which spanned several decades. But despite the lack of modern technology, the ancient Egyptians were able to build these architectural wonders with remarkable precision. The most famous pyramid of all, the Great Pyramid of Giza, was built during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu in the 26th century BCE. It is estimated to have been constructed over a period of 20 years, using an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. So, how did the ancient Egyptians achieve such an incredible feat? The first step in building the pyramids was quarrying the stone. The ancient Egyptians used limestone, which was abundant in the area around the pyramids. They created deep trenches around the limestone outcrops, and then used wooden wedges to pry the blocks loose from the bedrock. The blocks were then transported to the construction site using sledges, which were wooden sleds pulled by teams of workers or animals. The transportation of the massive stone blocks from the quarries to the construction site was a complex process. The ancient Egyptians used a system of ramps to move the stone blocks up to the higher levels of the pyramid. The ramps were built using mud brick, limestone chips, and other materials, and they were constructed at a gentle incline to facilitate the movement of the sledges carrying the stone blocks. As the pyramid grew taller, the ramps had to be extended, and the construction workers had to find a way to navigate the ramps while carrying heavy stone blocks. Some theories suggest that spiral ramps were used, while others propose zigzagging ramps. The exact design of the ramps is still a topic of debate among archaeologists and historians, and further research and excavations are needed to definitively determine how the ramps were constructed. Lifting the stone blocks. Once the stone blocks reached the desired level on the pyramid, they had to be lifted into place. The ancient Egyptians used a combination of ramps, levers, and counterweights to lift the heavy stone blocks to the higher levels. The blocks were hauled up the ramps using ropes and levers, and then fitted into place using precise measurements and alignment. One of the most intriguing aspects of pyramid construction is how the massive stone blocks were lifted to the higher levels without the aid of cranes or pulleys. Some theories propose the use of a system of counterweights, where large limestone blocks were used as counterweights to lift the smaller stone blocks. Others suggest the use of a system of levers and cranes made of wood and ropes. However, there is no definitive evidence of the exact lifting method used, and this remains an area of ongoing research and speculation among historians and engineers. Once the stone blocks were lifted to their final positions, they were carefully placed and aligned to create the smooth, sloping sides of the pyramid. The ancient Egyptians used a system of measurement called a cubit, which was roughly equivalent to the length of a forearm from the elbow to the tip of the middle finger. The blocks were precisely cut to fit together tightly, without the use of mortar. The finishing of the pyramid involved carefully smoothing the surfaces of the stone blocks to create the iconic polished exterior. The ancient Egyptians used copper tools, chisels, and abrasive stones to shape and polish the limestone blocks. They would start with rough shaping and gradually refine the surfaces to achieve a smooth and even finish. The precision in the construction and alignment of the pyramid is truly remarkable. The sides of the pyramid are almost perfectly oriented to the cardinal directions, with only a slight deviation. The level of accuracy achieved by the ancient Egyptians is believed to have been possible through careful planning, skilled craftsmanship, and meticulous attention to detail. The role of labor and organization. The construction of the pyramids was an enormous undertaking that required an immense labor force. It is estimated that tens of thousands of workers were involved in the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza alone. These workers were not slaves, as commonly believed, but rather skilled and well-organized laborers who were paid for their work. The organization of such a massive workforce was a feat in itself. The workers were organized into teams, with each team responsible for a specific task, such as quarrying, transportation, or construction. There were overseers who managed the teams, and a hierarchy of supervisors who coordinated the entire construction process. The ancient Egyptians also had a system of food and housing provisions for the workers, as well as medical care for those injured during the construction process. The construction of the pyramids required a high level of engineering knowledge and innovation. The ancient Egyptians had a deep understanding of mathematics, geometry, and physics, which they applied to the construction process. For example, the precise alignment of the sides of the pyramid to the cardinal direction suggests a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and geometry. The use of ramps, levers, and counterweights for lifting the massive stone blocks also demonstrates the ingenuity and engineering skills of the ancient Egyptians. They were able to devise creative solutions to overcome the challenges posed by the lack of modern tools and equipment. The pyramids were not just monumental structures, but also religious and symbolic monuments that were believed to serve as the final resting places for the pharaohs, who were considered divine rulers. The religious beliefs of the ancient Egyptians also influenced the design and layout of the pyramids. The pyramid shape was believed to represent the rays of the sun, and the pyramid was seen as a symbol of the pharaoh's ascent to the heavens after death. The intricate burial chambers and passages inside the pyramids were believed to be carefully aligned with the stars and constellations, reflecting the pharaoh's journey through the afterlife. From the meticulous planning and organization to the innovative use of tools and techniques, the ancient Egyptians demonstrated unparalleled ingenuity and skill in building these monumental structures. We hope you enjoyed learning about the mystery of pyramid construction in this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content. Thank you for watching.